Who wants to give me the recap of last time?
I'll do the beginning.
Okay.
Yes. I'm Gruul. The party and I led down the streets of Marlowe by the Church of Bethesda, the Smiling Knight himself, but was stopped by the blockade of an expected person who I thought wouldn't come to my rescue, Mila Willowpipe, in the flesh with her troop. After a chance exchange with the knight, he let us free, but after giving a most terrifying threat to the group that led most of us terrifying in our pants, we went back towards the church, towards the College of Sagas, and we were briefed on what happened on the couple days.
Yeah.
Chrome, did you fall asleep?
Did we lose him?
You were mid-story.
Chrome?
Oh.
Chrome?
Oh no!
I know, he crumbled under the attention. No, we love you. Come back to us.
You might have had too much to drink.
He's gone. He's just gone. Where'd he go?
He went up. Oh no, his bandit instincts kicked in and he went off to go raid a local village.
Oh no!
I keep pulling me back in. He's got the Chrome memory leak. No!
Rough.
He's gonna come back and he's gonna be done with the story. And
that's what happened last time.
That sounds about right.
Oh, his internet went down.
Oh.
Tragedy.
Yeah.
What unfortunate timing. Anybody want to
All right.
finish it?
We left
that
off
ended
at a
well.
couple of days. Who can pick up?
I don't know, there's a spicy part for Marlowe there to go over. Do you want the honors?
Yeah, Marlowe. Bard.
Oh yeah, Marlowe. Tell him about our heist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make this as... my instincts want to make this as flowery as possible, but I'll try to
You
keep
make it as biased as
brief.
humanly possible. Do it.
Alright, so as Chrome was saying, we were tasked with investigating Mr. Nicholas Smalls' estate. Chose to... I believe that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Now we'll fast forward to that part. So we sneak over to Mr. Nicholas Smalls' estate, and we are tasked with finding any information that would connect him with the false saga or have any negative implications about him and his dealings, how he gets his money.
Oh,
As we were... Oh, Chrome, you woke up.
You're back.
I bet my internet. went
He's
down.
done raiding that small village.
Welcome back.
You wanna pick up, or you wanna let Marlowe keep going?
Where was I? Where did I cut off?
At days.
Ace.
Yeah, you just escaped. The Smiling Knight just let you go, and he had given you a warning that he would find you.
Yes. All right. Yeah, and then it was a chilling.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Not again.
The timing of this.
It was a chilling... He's
Chrome,
dead!
please understand. I'm so sorry that this is happening to you.
Go
but
ahead,
the timing
Marlowe.
for it
Go
is-
ahead, Marlowe. Get us out of here.
Marlowe's just trying to shake Chrome awake. So
Bro!
he's like still alive. Anyways, yes, it's a cold night. We get to the Smalls estate, and we find, well, instead of a easy paper trail of collusion, instead we find a paper trail of romance and mischief. You see, Lolita was sending letters to... Oh, fuck, what was his name? Start with an L. Gruul? Knarh?
Yeah, what's up?
One of the guards. I forgot his name. I
Oh,
shouldn't
the
have.
guards.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Along with another one. There's a lot of drama that ensued. You'll have to see that episode for yourself. I don't want to spoil it. But we did find what we were looking for, which we went back to the College of Sagas. Willowpipe spent some time looking through it and realized that Nicholas Smalls wasn't the ringleader of all of this. He was associated with Lady Valandros, and she had been recently killed. This revealed that she was kind of an evil person. And Nicholas Smalls is associated with somebody named Lord Montague, which puts us on our current quest, which is to take about 1.5 months far to the west back towards Knarh and Telry's homeland. So after this, we got some supplies and are now talking and getting ready to head out.
All right. So.
Oh shit! No, the guy got kidnapped. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got tortured. There was a dude who, Bartleby Bruises got kidnapped. He's probably dead. It doesn't really matter. But
So,
yeah, sorry.
So a tavern owner that the party had met has been kidnapped for information about them, and the party decided not to go save him, and instead are taking an extra day in town before they leave, and then they're leaving.
Yep.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and go over your extra day in town, I suppose. What would you like to do with it?
Well, since we're leaving Mornhal, and the whole point of coming to the College of Sagas was to do some research at the College of Sagas, I'm going to head off to the records that we were told we could peruse.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a library before?
I've seen a library.
Have not.
I'm from the Pale City. I'm schooled. I know how to read. And so...
He's a little defensive on that. I feel like he's I feel like he's had that conversation before.
Just a little. Everybody thinks I'm a kid.
Yeah, I can read.
Anyway. I've done words.
Yeah, I've seen girls. Anyway. What would you like to research?
I would like to research 2 things in particular. I'm looking for anything on the origins of the Church of Mytheria from an outside perspective, not the one that the church particularly preaches.
Yeah.
That might be already in what Marlowe found, but I want to know from an outside history perspective if the church is being overly zealous, or if Mytheria was that way about all magic users to begin with.
Also, how much do you know as a character about Mytheria being a part of that? Or is there like a Bible equivalent? Do you have access to that?
That's a good question. Do I have access to that, Arcadum?
Well, to what specifically?
So as Telry's background in the Pale City and everything,
okay, so,
how much lore would I know about the church?
So, since you have a Pale City background, there are the Litanies of Light, which are basically her holy texts. And what they are is a series of parables that discuss basically the adventures that Mytheria went through in order to fight against the evil. And from those core adventures, there are essentially additional books written about what she actually did by her chosen saints, which were her allies at the time. And from that, the religion was built around the dogmatic approach to who Mytheria was, who her saints were, and why they should be exemplified, and why her teaching should be upheld, and how she became the goddess of light. So, from an outside perspective, I'm going to give you 2 versions here. From an outside perspective, specifically the one within the sagas, do depict Mytheria as being an actual person that existed. That's number 1. Number 2, this was during the time of... hold on. 1 second. Let me make sure I get my eras right. It's been a while since I looked at this shit. So, sorry about the car noises.
That's all good. I have them too.
All right, so essentially, this timeline would be during the time of troubles, which is what is offhandedly referred to as before each of the different countries had really established themselves in Corvinus. In fact, where much of the world was sanctioned purely by the regions and the people that live there, and the various city-states that rose to sufficient strength and power in order to maintain their sovereignty. Now, to expand upon that, some other things to look at is that from the outside perspective, Mytheria is seen as somebody who was righteous, who did fight demonkind. All those things line up with what the church's teachings are. However, the church doesn't speak very much on the others that were not immediately affiliated with her. Most notably, that the king of Mournhowl also fought the demons alongside Mytheria, and although it is mentioned in the text that he was there, he is mentioned as an antagonistic rival figure, not as a fellow combatant as it is in the outside perspective. Furthermore, the religion of Mytheria is seen from an outside perspective. It is kind of seen as a conquering force rather than what you might see as a natural spread of religion. You see, because in the outside perspective, Mytheria and her knights conquered most of Corvinus by the sword. Now, it is true in the historical accounts that Mytheria did send missionaries to warn and convince people to convert to the faith, and this was all done under the pretense and intention of preventing the spread of demonic corruption. On the inside version, basically through the holy teachings, this was seen as a necessity. Not something that Mytheria actually wanted. She did not wish to use the sword, but she knew that if she did not, then the world would not be ready when the demons came. And whether or not you view this as divine prophecy or not, the demons did come. And Mytheria, having conquered most of Corvinus, was able to hold the line and defeat them. Now, the Battle of the Demon Wastes, or Demonica Echenia, as it is oftentimes referred to as in the Litany of Light, specifically depicts that the final battle, Mytheria was critically wounded, and her self-sacrifice ended up saving everyone present, defeating the leader of the demons at that time, whose name is not actually mentioned because there is fear that speaking his name might invoke him to return. That is a common superstition. In the College of Sagas, his name is not mentioned either, mostly because the name of the demon had been scrubbed out by the Church of Mytheria, even outside of the reach of the bards of the College of Sagas. However, there is mention that certain demonic texts might still hold the name of the leader of the demons at that time. In fact, there's mention in the saga that this demonic tome, the true history of what happened, is lost within the demon way somewhere outside of anyone's reach. So there's a little extra tidbit of information for you. So essentially, with what you could gather in a day, there's a limit to how much I can show you, because you only have a day.
Yeah.
Essentially, it comes down to this. On the outside perspective, Mytheria was a pivotal part and a critical historical figure in the unification of Corvinus and the defense against demonkind. On the inside, she is heralded as a goddess in the flesh, and eventually her ascension, things like that.
Okay.
Now, here's where things get a little more complex, and that is specifically how magic is viewed. So, in the Mournhowl account, magic is viewed as a dangerous tool to be used cautiously, just like anyone would use any sort of tool. You have to use it cautiously. You have to use it with training and with respect and honor. In Mournhowl, magic is seen as something that is granted by your ancestors. So, those that are born with magic, like sorcerers, are celebrated in Mournhowl, or at least they were, because it was seen that their bloodline was strong and that their ancestors had chosen to give them this power. Now, that is what it says in the sagas. The tertiary accounts that you find, people are beginning to understand how bloodlines work, and it is actually more likely that that individual, either through tainted blood or through forbidden dalliance, was able to inherit those magical powers through that bloodline in that way. And this is where the truce between Mournhowl and the Pale City comes into full circle. Ancestral magic, which by the definition of the church, because it exists as unanointed magic, is considered apostasy. But ancestral magic is one of the most protected aspects of law for Mournhowl, as ancestry is everything to the Mournhowl people, to all the people of the North. And the passing of your wealth, of your power, of your legacy onto the next in your line is one of the most important things that you could ever do. So, this is where the truce had to be made, because Mournhowl is one of the cities and presences that is powerful enough to give the church pause. So, the Pale City and Mournhowl have entered a treatise that they entered some years ago, right before the fall of power, actually. The fall of Mytheria, that is being held to this day. And it is being held because it was made with the current king. Hence why everyone is nervous that if the king dies and the converted prince takes the throne, that particular truce might end, and then Mytherian law might take the place of Mournhowl law, which is a problem. And that is what you're able to find.
Okay. Very good. Can I research one more topic, or is that what I get for the day?
That's one day.
Okay.
I will
Sounds
research the other topic.
Teamwork.
Also, that one applies way more to me.
And what topic
Yeah, it
is
does.
that?
How would one remove or highly dampen magic?
So, there are talks of methods that could control the evidence of magic. Specifically, there are the druids, which have at least it is written here, the innate ability to control the veins of magic and the shifting of it. There are items that are rumored to contain magic and are able to actually drain people of it. Those materials are demonic in nature, and there's also some that are naturally occurring, such as silver salt. And there's also references to very skilled practitioners of magic can even control how much lingers. But since you're reading it through Mournhowl texts, Mournhowl does not view exposure as evil or something to be avoided. In fact, it's almost quite the opposite. If someone has a lot of exposure, it is seen as somebody who is blessed by their ancestors, depending on where that source of that exposure is coming from. So, Mournhowl is very tolerant, well, a little more tolerant of spellcasters, but only of a certain magical type. Shooting fire out of your hands is not necessarily something that everybody would be okay with, but walking around with a greater presence is something that is considered your birthright. So it's kind of one of those things.
Okay.
You're seen with respect in this town.
Most notably,
to
that
sorry.
specifically, this is even more so true of the bards and the College of Sagas, who, when they perform, generate exposure. In fact, the more powerful a performance, the greater exposure there is. And this magic is seen as the magic of their performance and their profession. So it is certainly not degraded in the way that the church looks at it. And out of character to a higher, like above table meta sense, remember that exposure is not inherently evil or bad. It isn't. It simply is. It is magic that lingers. It's the wind, right? It depends on where you are and who you're dealing with and what you're doing as to depict on what kind of positive or negative effects it might have. But your research basically concludes that it is very difficult to control exposure without training, without the proper items or anything like that.
But it also told me that here, at least, I would have been safe. Not loved for my exposure.
Perspective.
Well, as I stated, it depends on where your exposure comes from. Like, those of you with orcish blood, that's your inheritance, right? Your natural exposure. That is not seen as taboo in Mornhal, because it was given to you by your ancestors. So it's considered a gift, your birthright. Like, someone in Mornhal is not going to think you're disgusting and demon-like because you're an orc, because that goes against their ancestral beliefs. You are an orc and you have exposure because you're an orc, and it was given to you by your parents and their parents before them. So therefore, it is considered... I don't want to use the word holy, because that's the kind of the wrong vibe, because the Mornhalians don't really believe in it in that way. But it is considered... It's basically considered, why is a king rule? Because he is king, right? It's considered like that. It's considered a fact of life.
Okay.
You have exposure because you do. You are an orc. The Mornhalians are very pragmatic in that way.
Okay.
So, your natural exposure is not seen as bad by the Mornhalians. So, like, if you're a sorcerer, once again, that's from your bloodline. That's not a taboo.
Oh.
Now, I should state that doesn't mean that everybody's just going to be okay with it. Like, this can have negative effects too, because some people don't like magic users. But my point is that from the legal perspective, your magic, if it is from natural exposure, from being an orc or a sorcerer in Mornhal, is not something that is considered illegal, taboo, or evil.
And that's a complete change of perspective for Knarh.
Is it not like that in the Razor Cliffs?
No.
Okay.
No.
It depends, once again, on what avenue it manifests itself.
Gotcha.
So, orcs in the Razor Cliffs will just be seen as orcs, right? Their natural exposure doesn't really ping on anything in the Razor Cliffs, because remember that orcs aren't seen as savages in Corvinus. They are seen as one of three different facets, right? The first one being that they are demon-touched and tainted, and many slack-jawed yokels that have never seen an orc or talked to them might mistake them for demons. So if you guys go to, like, the boonies out in the middle of nowhere, where nobody has any experience with adventuring or anything like that, they might see an orc.
Three orcs.
They might see an orc and think that they're a demon, right? So there's that. The second is that people that know what orcs are would look at them more so along with a mixture of respect and pity, because you are cursed creatures. You are orcs because you live in close proximity to demon taint, and it is only by the efforts of your ancestors, and indeed your whole race, of constantly fighting the demons, that you are not seen as evil and demons yourself as a whole. For example, the dwarves in Corvinus greatly respect the orcs, and it is only by the constant polite refusal of their chieftains that the orcs do not live in the dwarven cities with them, because they value their freedom. Or not freedom, but they value their independence, I should say. So, orcs are greatly respected by dwarf kind. Even the church respects orcs and sees them as useful cannon fodder. So, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Nara would have more trouble in the Razor Cliffs because she's a sorcerer, not because she's an orc.
Yeah, that's my main complaint, guys. No magic in the Razor Cliffs.
So, as a quick explanation, because there's a lot of lore here, the Razor Cliffs, their problem isn't demons, their problem is undead.
Undead, yep.
This is a completely different flavor of awful, right? This particular thing is that if you're walking around with a high-level exposure, you might be infected and turning into a zombie. That's what they think in the Razor Cliffs. It isn't that you're a demon worshiper. It's that, oh shit, you got bit and haven't told anybody.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
There's a tower over there that's pouring out undead, right? Or
Yes,
something like that.
Yes, the Wayward Tower. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what's going on in the Razor Cliffs.
Do we know how long ago Matheria was wounded?
Matheria was wounded near the beginning of her reign, and her church and I guess you would call it kingdom or kingdoms were controlled and continued by her chosen saints and their descendants.
Is she MIA or is she dead?
She's
a goddess,
it is believed she ascended.
Okay.
Let me put it to you this way: did Jesus die?
I think he did.
Well, that's that.
Yes, but also.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's my point. It's like, did she die? Yes, but also, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of
But
like,
did you die?
yeah, it's one of those things.
Nice.
It's the ascension clause, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting at.
Have you heard of our Lord Talos?
Oh my god. Thank you, Talos.
Praise be. Man.
Oh, shot him.
I don't know if you guys are readers or not. Gruul and Chrome.
Oh,
I like picture books.
I am, but I think we should be a bit more practical with some of our time.
That's fair. I'd like to go speak to Professor Willowpipe. But there are a lot of good fables here. Some speak of land far away, there's not a god but many gods. I think if there was a god of fables, he'd be a quiet guy. The library burns down along with the townsfolk and all their children. Maybe the god of fables would prefer to preserve the fiction. Things can be passed down. Children who are survivors of war and oppression have a hard time remembering dry historical texts, but they always remember the fairy tales. Even the ones with pictures, Chrome. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't take this place for granted. Like, every text here is a collective knowledge of countless generations. If there's something you're looking for, or if you're interested in, look for it while you have the time. Because who knows what this place will look like if we make it back.
Also, if you're looking for pictures, you can look up a bestiary.
Ooh.
All right.
But
what else you guys doing?
Am I able to get special ammunition, like blunt tip arrows?
Nope.
That have like, no, oh,
No, you were researching.
no, I'm with them.
You chose to be a nerd.
All
Am I
right.
able to get some equipment like weapons and a
You can
couple
go
of
shopping.
materials?
Yes. What would you like to buy?
Sick. A flail
Okay.
and one of the shields. Let me see what's on.
Do I have permissions on my token? I can't move.
Oh, let me check.
Game paused.
Oh,
shit.
there you go.
Oh, cool.
I want to carry a tower shield, but that's impractical with my build. I might get with a light shield.
Oh, Chrome, if you're going to the market, if you see some throwing knives, do you mind picking some up for me?
Sure.
Marlowe will hand you 10 gold.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. What do you want? Flail, you said?
Yep. A flail and a light shield.
Flail and light shield. Got it.
The one for that
And,
equipment master.
Couple daggers.
Couple daggers. Okay.
I think that should be good for me.
What's everyone looking like for food and...
We all have 1 month.
1 month, 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're supposed to get our backpacks and stuff.
I have a backpack.
Oh.
I guess I can burn my nerd stuff on, like, curses. That's more personal. And I guess Knarh would probably be interested in that a little bit.
You already spent your time researching a topic.
I did?
Yeah.
What did Gruul research?
Wasn't he helping you?
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, was he?
I don't know. What are you using your time to research? Like orc stuff, right?
Yeah, I was gonna look up on curses in general and stuff like that, like magical afflictions.
I swear to God, you told me something earlier. Just went to a tirade.
I know Knarh and them were talking about helping each other out.
I was working with Telry and all that. Gruul hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to research?
Curses and magical afflictions.
Okay. So curses in Corvinus have a lot of different applications to them. It really depends on... Curses are everywhere. A curse, specifically, is a magical affliction that lasts as to the length of a disease, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a disease. For a curse needs 3 different things in order to be a curse. The first is a victim. The second is an affliction. And the third is a cure. There is one singular truth for all curses, in that all curses have a cure. All of them. But those curses might have very specific cures and might have very expensive cures, and may also, in the case of the ancient curses, no longer have a cure. Because a curse, when it's made, that is the only time it needs to have a cure. So some of the more ancient curses may not have a cure any longer because the cure no longer exists. And that is what is believed can be found inside of the demon wastes. That's where all the worst curses are. It is even rumored and speculated that that's where orc kind came from, but that's not really anything that's substantiated. Anyway, so curses have to follow those 3 rules. The next bit is that curses, generally speaking, have to be applied through touch and injury. There are some that can be verbal, but those generally tend to be temporary or weak. True curses, like the really bad ones, have to be literally put on somebody in terms through injury or touch. So you don't want to get cursed. Don't let things touch you.
Yeah, so like lichens and stuff like that.
Lichens, the black spot, anything like that. Most major curses, with very rare exceptions, require injury or touch. The next thing up is that curses, generally speaking, they like, much like diseases, have gestation periods, and they also have frequencies to get worse. So, just like diseases, curses have the initial save in order to get afflicted with it, and then normally are attached with something that happens over time. Curses, generally speaking, are more faster acting than diseases, but that is not always the case. It depends on the curse. And there are also cursed diseases which follow the rules of both. A cursed disease in this case would be something like lycanthropy.
Alright.
Let's see what else we have. Curses also have different tiers of strength. This represents not only how bad the effects can be, but also represent on the level of power needed to cure them. This is also true of mundane methods and magical. And let's see. Now, if you'd like, I could probably give you... You may pick one region and I will tell you what curses are commonly found there.
The ice flows.
Let's see here. The Ice Flow has one major curse and one minor curse that are commonly found there. The major curse is Wendigo Madness. This is normally caused by those that sacrifice themselves to the dark and insatiable need to eat sentient creatures like themselves. So essentially, cannibalism can cause this curse to occur naturally, and may even cause the transformation into a Wendigo, which is not a demon, but is considered one of the most foul creatures that you could be. Fortunately, Wendigos have not really been a thing for a long time. So, most people believe that they don't exist anymore. The minor curse is frostbite. There are some that believe that the act of frostbite that causes one's limbs and extremities to blacken is not caused by extreme cold, but rather a malignant force in the cold. It is not entirely clear as to which is true, because there has been evidence of it naturally occurring and evidence of it being magically applied. But frostbite, in this case, in the ice floes, is considered a curse.
Okay.
Are there the cures for those listed?
The cure for Wendigos is listed as purification by the moon in the waking in the dreaming realm, cleansed by the moon and a waking night. So you have to be awake in the dream on a full moon. Is one of the ways it's considered that you could break the Wendigo curse. So not easy. Also, there are rumors that, or rather, there are tidbits that some can overcome the Wendigo curse naturally by withdrawing themselves from consuming, the flesh of their people. By not being cannibals. There's even rumors that some take this to the extreme and become vegetarians so that they're never tempted again. But
that's terrible.
Yeah, those are
That's almost a curse in itself.
Those methods are unreliable to some degree. And the cure for frostbite is fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like the cure for magic is fire, or sitting next to fire?
Yes.
Ah, perfect.
One.
We curse with a easy fix, I guess.
Burn them at the stake.
We'll probably get to test it out when we inevitably get frostbite.
Right.
Yeah, Gruul is very grim looking at this stuff. That's for sure.
You has 2 orcs who can lead you through, no problem.
Minor problems, don't worry.
All right, what else you guys doing?
Think we cleared the day, right?
No,
I'd like to talk to,
me.
I'd like to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
to Professor Willowpipe, and then that'll kind of direct me.
Okay, what would you like to talk to Professor Willowpipe about?
Professor Willowpipe, the 3 brief requests. We plan on heading out under the cover of dusk. Before we go, though, if we were to succeed in our mission, but not make it back ourselves, what would be the best method of correspondence with you?
The same that you would be using to communicate with me in the first place. Letters? Courier?
Non-magical means?
Yes.
Okay.
Even more so if the church is going to be watching for you.
I could use your wisdom as well about venturing further into the Razor Cliffs. I'm afraid I have to rely on magic, and this would make me a beacon of interest to the church. Do you have any advice or any knowledge about how I could, perhaps not attract their attention while traveling? Do you have any expertise in this field?
I'm afraid that not attracting attention is not exactly my forte. However, there is a great power in misdirection. You are a bard, Marlowe. Act the part of one. My suggestion, if you find yourself latent with exposure to magic, perhaps you should perform at a tavern. And then if any were to ask, you were simply employing your trade as a bard. Only the most practiced of arcanists can tell exactly which spells or magic that you have employed. Most could only pick up on the presence of magic. And we bards do employ a little bit of the arcane in our performances.
The third request. If all the records here were destroyed or they were burning, and all that remained yet to burn was the section containing folklore, fairy tales, kids' stories, those kinds of things, what book would you save?
Well, I wouldn't save any of that. I would save our ledger of records, which contains who our bards are and where they can be found. A building may burn, and its pages may be lost, and as tragic as that would be, I'm more practical than that. For those words were written, and can be written again. But if we lose our people, there is no one to read the tomes in the first place.
Thank you. Until we meet next.
And she will continue with her work.
All right, I'd like to go expend another charge of the scribe kit and copy down the ledger of records.
Okay.
I imagine that's not a list of like 5 or 6 people.
No, that's a lot. The ledger of records contains notes on every bard that has been and all current bards. So, to make this within the realm of possibility for you, let's say you do a quick snapshot of the bards that are here and where they can be found, at least listed in the ledger. Yes, that good? That all right with you?
Oh, if I can expend more charges, I will, and depending on how
It's
long
not a question of
it'll take.
charges, it's a question of time. For you to get the whole history of it would take several weeks.
Oh, shit, okay.
There's a lot of bards.
Names.
A lot of bards.
I guess the bards that are still alive in the area, maybe in
Currently
the Razor
active
Cliffs.
bards. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Alrighty. That should be fine. Go
Cool.
ahead and expend a charge. Alright. Anybody else doing anything, or is everybody's stuff locked in?
I'll see if Chrome bought my knife, or throwing knives, and then checking on everybody else. We're good.
I would also like to pick up hand axe and javelins if that was okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Back.
That's fine.
Boy is a walking arsenal.
Jingle jangle.
Yep.
Alright, so you said you wanted a hand axe and a javelin?
No, a couple hand axes and a couple javelins. I don't know how much.
So
5 of
2
each.
hand axes. Oh God, 5? Alright.
Yeah.
They're like a belt of crossbows. It's
Literal
fucking ready to
tank.
go.
Yep.
My man,
Man
is
knows how to
strapped.
camp.
My man over here is just like, I want one of each.
I only have a quarterstaff.
This one calls me.
Chrome walks into the blacksmith like, does it come in black? I'll take them all. I'll take the whole stock.
Does it come in silver? Alright. Well, sounds good. Everybody locked in?
Locked in.
Alright.
Locked in.
Locked and rocking.
You spend one day in town, in the city, researching, purchasing things from the market, and a bunch of other stuff. I, however, have to do something in the background to make some rolls, so give me a moment, please.
So did we want to do the strat she was hitting at, where Marlowe sings at like a tavern, gives everybody exposure, and then we kind of use that as a cover?
I
Take
think
it out of town?
that's a good last resort advice.
Yup.
Like if we need a place,
Okay.
we're doing a big battle or something, we all start glowing. It's a good way to.
Well, no. We wouldn't be in the bar. It'd just be you and like everybody else in the bar. And you would come out, meet with us, and we'd, I don't know, try and get out of town while everyone else is like, full of exposure.
Oh man, we don't know this, but Bartleby's being tortured for information.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah, thanks. I
His
needed
fucking
that
name.
motivation.
He doesn't suck though, so that's good. Ooh.
Oh, he sucks.
Hmm.
I don't know. What's the...
Hmm.
I'm thinking.
I think the tavern move is for after we get out of the city. I think we leave under the cover of dark.
I'm just worried because they can... Obviously, we got 2 exposure pillars.
Well, we're not glowing at the moment. Oh,
You're
Chrome!
kinda
Fuck.
glowing.
Leroy was his name.
Leroy,
He got it.
the guard. Yeah.
Uh-oh. We were dragging our feet too long. Although the rolls are decent.
I'm just drunk.
Also, Marlowe, you and Knarh both always have exposure.
Yes.
Is 3 noticeable?
3 is not a beacon, but as a party we have 8, I think.
3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1. Yeah, because Chrome has it too. So yeah, we have 8.
Nope.
As a
Chrome
party.
is a half orc.
Does he not get exposure?
I get exposure still.
Well, do you have a permanent exposure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay.
I can check real quick.
Yeah, because I don't think he gets orcish. Jesus. Orcish ferocity.
I'm pretty sure I do. I'm half orc, so.
No,
All
that's
right.
the racial ability.
So, you guys spend the whole day researching, and what do you do when night comes? Do you get a comfortable long rest, or do you push through the night and leave?
I think we
Time
should
to
head
go.
out.
Do we head out without any sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. We camped in the snow with no fire. I'm sure that regular camping shouldn't be too bad.
Well, we probably should do no fire for a bit as well. Because we have to get away from them first.
Yeah,
Makes you
agreed.
feel any better than Bartleby's probably got it worse. So
He probably does.
Mm-hmm.
Rise into mask.
Oh, we should have asked for cold weather gear. Darn. That was thoughts. Oh well. But yeah, night. I guess we're pushing out for the night.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, you know what time it is? Bum, ba-da,
1.21 gigawatts.
ba-da-da-da, bum, ba-da, bum, 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 ba-da-da, bum, ba-da,
Nap time.
Now I get to make your party token.
Ooh.
Excellent.
I want it just to be Telry's spear poking up above his head.
Actually, we have those made already.
Oh shit.
Special tokens have been made already.
Special.
I don't know, man. Taking away that spear.
Give me a second. I am loading. Let me see. Where did I put
Here.
those?
I'll hit the restroom then while this is loading.
Hey, the other party tokens are on the map. That's so cool. You can see where everyone is.
Can we?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
shit.
some
Oh, yeah.
somebody over by Dead Man's Flow. There's another party over by the Lonely Inn.
BT.
That would be Brass Tacks.
Lonely. Yeah, okay.
I think just those two.
Okay, here we go.
Oh boy.
I'm back and loaded.
And look at this map.
So cool.
Marlowe, you also have your 2 daggers. I just toss it to you.
No, thank you.
I can't seem to target you to send out.
I got it written down.
Okay.
All right, and here you go, guys.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sagas and Solace. Okay, so your journey begins at Mornhow, and your objective is to reach the Razor Cliffs. Specifically, you are to meet in Edgington. So, let me go ahead and adjust this.
That's a big zigzag.
You get to decide
prefer-
your route. There are several different routes that exist, and I'll go over each of them for you. First, the first route you can do is you can go north to the Endless White and see if you can seek passage on a vessel that will take you through the icy waters and reach Edgington that way. You can choose to take the path through the Endless White, past the Frozen Flower Inn, and then risk going further through the Endless White into the Greater Kraig, and then trying to cross at one of the bridges here. Or you can take the most traveled path, which is through the Twisting Pines, down into the Broken Oaks, and then up to the north to Gwen's Gambit, and then to Edgington. So, the fastest is going to be using a vessel and using the water, but that also is going to be expensive and has a high risk, well, rather I should say, has a low risk chance, but a high risk threshold, if you understand what I mean by that. Mm-hmm. There's a low chance of something bad happening, but if something bad happens, it happens really bad if you go this way. The secondary one is going to be the fastest that doesn't cost you any extra money, but it has a medium risk threshold with a medium risk chance. So there's a lot of stuff that can happen walking through the Endless White. You can also take this route, which is twice as long, but it is relatively safe. Up to you.
So what you're saying is, this is the route for schoolgirls, and this is the route for chest hair.
And this up here, this is the gambler's path
This
right
is
here.
the
This is the gambler's path.
That's
The
the path.
hero's path.
That's the path for guys with really great hair.
really great.
Yo.
Oh, Gruul has pretty great hair.
Well,
Y'all
I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
I'm a girl, so.
Well, anyway, the choice is yours. Take some time to decide. Look at your party members, your skills, all that good stuff. I can tell you that, depending on what happens, you could be traveling for a while. So, I'm gonna go to the bathroom where you guys decide stuff. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So this path, the zigzag,
Yeah.
sounds like it'll take forever. And we
So-
have two survivalists.
Yeah, we're pretty good
Let's
at
be
surviving.
honest. What would happen if we just stopped here at the edge of the cliff and just cut across?
Then we have to go through the Broken Oaks.
Yeah, we'd be walking through the Broken Oaks, which is full of bad stuff.
Yeah,
it's like, what kind of
everywhere's
weather
full
the
of bad
grass
stuff.
is
What do you
like?
think the Frozen Wilds is going to be like? Do you want good weather or bad weather?
Yeah, it's all kind of bad stuff.
I think going this path would be very much like our escape from our heist,
Well,
and I think that was handled beautifully.
I think the idea here is that this is monsters, this is wildlife. So Like, if I'm good at monsters, don't get me wrong, I'm literally specified to fight monsters, so that's not an issue if we have to go through the Broken Oaks. But obviously, we are super good at survival, so we can go this way, or we could also try like the boat that is direct. It's also pretty low chance issue.
Expensive.
It hasn't been indicated
got-
how expensive. We have some money.
We got paid 100 gold, so I mean, if it's 50 gold apiece, sounds good to me.
Huh? And anybody got any skills for boats? Because we could
survival.
sell ability.
I'm a doctor. Well, in training. I'm a survivalist. Very perceptive. I got a lot of things to help with boats, other than strong enough to man them. I mean, I think Chrome. You have
Just be an
athletics?
extra body.
Yeah, I'm just an extra hand.
Yeah.
Probably be an extra body myself.
I have a persuasion and
body.
history.
Well,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. You've got the entertainment side of it done.
We could talk.
Actually, yeah,
about-
you're both actually really big people person,
We're,
so you can.
we're
In all
persuasive.
honesty, I'd sooner take the boat back.
All right, I'm
Oh,
back.
go back is a good idea.
Well, the thing I think the boat is the first place that would be better, just because of the church. We would lose them very quickly.
Church
and
has
then-
boats.
Just
Yeah,
boats.
I'm not denying that, but the chances of them immediately like following us is low, but
True.
has a high risk.
I'm still a big believer in the straight line.
How the fuck are we gonna cross the water when we get to
There's
the water?
bridges. There's
There's a
bridges
bridge.
over there. He said so.
somewhere.
Yeah, there's bridges over there. The problem isn't
okay.
crossing the water when you get there. The problem is making it through trekking through only the Endless White, and the
this
big
freaking
danger.
Kraig.
And the big danger is this shit right here.
What is that?
That is a big ass crag that you're going to have to cross.
Like the Grand Canyon go?
Similar, yeah, not as deep, but deep enough that it's a major feat to get through it.
I'm assuming there's just not enough people for that to be like built over.
Yeah, not mostly because of the monsters that live there.
Oh, cool! More monsters.
More
All right.
monsters.
I
Hey.
stated. Which would you like, weather or other?
Well, girl, you're the navigator and the ranger. What's your gut? What's your gut telling you? What do you think is the correct path forward?
We'll
I
go
think
with it.
I think the most straightforward answer is just straightforward. I think boats is probably the prime answer, but obviously there's the big chance on it. But I think the long ways, I think we can all agree, is not happening.
It'll take forever.
Yeah, I think we have enough survival ability that the long way is not necessary.
Well,
So
you're our
I
navigator.
we'll straightforward it. I can fight monsters. I can get us through this stuff. We can take the boat back.
Yeah, I got a climber's kit, so if we run into any slight disadvantage here, I might be
Oh yeah,
able
that
to
could
help.
actually help with the Kraig a lot. Is that climbing kit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Backup camper kit.
So,
There we go.
the party has made the decision.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yeah, actually, yeah, straightforward.
Straightforward
when-
through the Endless White.
When we get there, we can
Frozen
figure out
flower
what the
in.
best way back is. We can talk to people, figure out, boat or not boat. So we don't have to make that decision now.
You can go where?
Right. We can get to the Frozen Flower Inn first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we can talk to people and what Marlowe's saying. We can ask around and see if our opinion changes by that point.
Or when we get to Edgington too. Like we don't have to decide on a way to get back now. When we get to
Oh,
Edgington,
yeah.
we can talk to
Yeah,
those
yeah,
people.
Going back to another deal.
Yeah,
All right.
that's its own day.
What are your current rations?
1 month each.
30 pounds, 1 month.
1 month each? All right.
Yeah.
Here we
That
go.
means we can travel for 1 month.
On our way to Edgington.
How far
On our
away
way
is
to
the Frozen
Edgington.
Flower Inn?
If the weather's good, it'll take you about 2.5 weeks to get to the Frozen Flower Inn.
And that's where we're gonna restock on food.
That's where we
folks.
restock.
All right. That's if, nothing awful happens.
Awful.
We all become Wendigos by the time we get there.
Okay, here we go.
We're fine with that.
Well, if we're Wendigos, who do we eat?
I was just thinking that.
They always say when to goes, but what about when to bros go out?
Well, sadly, I'm the girl in that concept, so I think I'd
Okay.
be the one.
Here we
we'll have to
go.
eat you first, probably.
Hey,
Here's what
there's
we're-
nothing.
Here's what's going down.
Be a pro.
Who's your highest person with survival?
That would be me.
All right, roll it. Advanced survival check.
Okay.
I also have survival, so take that as you will.
Okay. So I can get the assistance again for advantage.
Yeah, if she wants to aid you.
Yeah.
Can I provide inspiration for the? Oh, never mind.
Inspiration for the music traveling.
Oh, I don't have my.
Hit C.
Okay. Is it C?
Yeah.
Well, it is a skill check. Could I actually do that? Provide inspiration?
Negative, because it takes over the course of too long of a time.
Okay, cool.
This works, I guess.
You can access your sheet, yeah?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, all right. There we go.
You're going to have to do that every day to make sure that you don't get lost. All right, let's roll some events. Fuck.
Hi. Huh.
All right.
Wasn't that 20?
All right, as you step right out of Mornhal and start making your way through the mountains, unfortunately, a spring storm happens upon you. Let me roll like which kind it is in the mountains, D6. All right, a storm of heavy snow, a minor blizzard, blows over the party's current location and the path ahead. I need an immediate survival check to see if you can make it through the blizzard. Advanced. Unfortunately, in whiteout conditions as the blizzard wreaks havoc all over the party, Gruul is trying his best to lead you through it, but is unable to do so. You have a choice. You can push through the storm or seek shelter and wait it out.
We're not doing good. We should probably sit this one out. We don't want to. We got rations to burn, so we might as well burn them. What do you guys say?
So shelter.
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 Sounds good. Lead on.
All right, survival check
Around.
to find good shelter.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, Gruul is unable to find good shelter for this day, so I need everybody to make me Constitution saving throws to survive the blizzard.
Yeesh.
They're not even terrible rolls. They're just not good.
See, and then on.
Saving throws, you said, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this.
Gruul, what are you doing?
All right,
know. I'm
Gruul. Gruul, you are immediately sick. Let's roll to
And
see
we're
what
going
disease.
back to Mornhal.
Let's roll which disease you get. Gruul, you have pneumonia.
Ooh.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. First stage of pneumonia is a cough. So you're going to take disadvantage on any stealth checks that you make while you have it. And your body feels achy. You know that you're sick, and you're going to have to find some way to deal with it. So, to deal with it, you have magical means, obviously, that exist. Mundane means, however, you're going to need to use a healer's kit charge, and they're going to have to make a medicine check in order to cure your pneumonia. Anybody have that trained?
Is me.
Do you
can he do it on himself?
Hold on, do you also have medicine trained?
I do.
Okay, then you can roll it for yourself.
Okay.
D20 plus medicine. Your medicine.
Self-medication.
An advanced medicine check.
Or
Alright.
Telry.
Antibiotics.
I mean, I could cast a what is it? Healing touch.
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands. Would that do it?
It would.
Okay. I'm going to cast one lay on hands on him then.
Well, it takes the use of the spell,
Or-
but
Yeah.
okay. If that's the case, your exposure goes up by 1.
Yes.
I'm at.
Mine
Eight.
counts as hallowed until 2, right? Or
Correct, but your exposure still goes up to 2.
Right.
It's just that one of it's hallowed.
Yeah.
Remember, hallowed doesn't change that you're stacking exposure. It just treats it as hallowed for the purposes of that.
But because it's used on me, I also gain 1 exposure, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, Kelly Dokely.
Is that an
Double
orc thing, or
digits
is that a...
exposure, just a heads up.
That's his background. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
That's the background.
Hail City.
I was about to have a fucking heart attack.
Right.
All right. So next up, you are in a shitty shelter, and you're waiting out the blizzard. So this is what's going to happen. This is a minor blizzard, so it's a 50% chance or lower that it passes, and it goes down and it goes up by 5% each day. Alrighty. Let's find out if luck's on your side. So far, you're down 2 days. In fact, here, I'm going to put some notes on the side here for that.
Bro, a nat 20. I'm so sad.
I know.
I just picture this little cloak hovel just right outside the city walls.
Confidently leads on, face plants immediately.
Bro, I'm walking straight forward. We're on the path perfectly. Blizzard hits me in the face. I'm just rolling.
Rome, you're a ranger, right? You mind navigating us?
All right, here we go.
That way.
First day, or the third day. All right, blizzard continues. Fourth day. Okay, blizzard passes.
Okay. Alright. Do I just make rolls again?
Okay. Hold on, let me move you to your point that you've made. Okay.
Alright, we've made 1 progression.
Okay. Survival check.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Close, but nothing happens.
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Nothing happens. Hold on, let me do this properly. Go ahead.
Yeah, now okay.
Ooh. Something happens.
Get the wind knocked out of you, and all of a sudden you're back on your feet.
I just needed to sleep for a moment, alright? We skipped sleeping that one night. Really did me in.
That's what it was. Next time you suggest it, we'll go with it.
We're taking the
At the
nap.
Frozen Flower Inn, we're taking a nice long rest.
All right, you happen upon a destroyed caravan. No corpses can be found, but there is some loot left over. You find 2 barrels filled with fine ale.
Oh, sick. Nice.
Oh goodness. Are these like, what size are they?
They're full barrels, so they're about 30 pounds.
Oh, okay, I can carry that.
It's like 1.5 Telrys, probably.
Yeah, basically.
60 pounds? I mean, unless there's like a holding issue, I can just take both of those.
Well, there is a holding issue, as
Yeah.
you have to carry them. The party does not have a cart.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We could drink them.
You could just drink them.
Oh, actually, would we be able to like fill a water skin with this and like use it to try and fight the cold if we get into another cold situation?
You know that's...
That doesn't work.
I know that doesn't work.
You know that's
but
not
it,
true,
It
right?
makes you think.
That's not a good plan.
Hey, look.
It warms you up
Gran-
inside
Grandpa told me.
because it makes everything else cold.
Grandpa told me a long time ago. You ever real cold, take down some whiskey, rub it on your gums, and you'll feel a lot better.
I
Alright.
mean, it'll kill the bacteria, I guess.
Anyway, you can fill your water skin full of ale if you want.
No,
I'm gonna get drunk while leading us through the wind.
yeah, I won't. Do we want to take a night to drink or no?
No, this is
Alright.
not mission oriented.
Chrome will crack a barrel and take a sip.
Crack a bottle, let your body waddle.
Yeah, it's fine. Chrome isn't doing anything. You can
Rome
get
is a bandit.
Gigantic sigh.
I'm a bandit.
Hey, listen, Telry, they're not using magic.
It's going to waste. I'm not gonna leave it behind.
That's
All
one
right.
thing that matters is we haven't really been using a lot of magic.
If
All right,
we want
anyway.
to bring a barrel, somebody's gonna have to carry it.
So you guys,
Well,
You want to carry a barrel every day for however long it takes us to get to an inn?
I'm not carrying it. I'm just taking a sip.
I am a Gragas main, all right?
so are you taking it? Like, what are we doing?
This is wine. I'm not carrying it.
I think
Yeah.
Chrome just said he wanted to take a drink. That's it. I think that's the
Yeah,
extent
we're
of what
leaving
we're
it
doing.
behind.
All right.
that's-
Chrome just pops open his cork and just look. Delicious.
Let's get going. I just tip it over.
Crack a bottle, let your body waddle.
Spilled the fine ale on the snow.
Other than the fact that Chrome just committed an unsanctimonious party foul, would the party like to continue?
We
Sounds good.
continue.
All right, hit me with another one.
All right.
Uh-oh. The party is now lost! Okay,
All set.
spend another day, roll advantage, see if you can get unlost.
All right. Oh God.
Ooh, now I get to play a fun little game. Which
God.
way did you go?
Aren't we
Human
on a
ways.
traveled road?
Yeah. I don't know how you lost it. Congratulations. You went the wrong direction, and now you're in the middle of the mountains, the King's Rest Mountains. And because of that
nice.
second failure, now you're even deeper. So now you're
Gruul,
in the wilderness, which means...
I'm starting to question this shortcut of yours.
Look, Nara was like, it thought it was a good spot to go get a
Hey, now.
you up. You're helping me.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
We slide down the mountains into the demon ways. so I'm
nothing
blaming
terrible
you.
happens, but go ahead and roll for me again. Let's see if you can get unlost.
Oh God.
Knarh didn't get us lost all
Even
the way to
more
Moonhow.
lost. Woo!
Oh my God. Can you inspire that?
Nope.
No.
Even more lost. Let's see if anything happens. Not
Your
yet.
failures are beyond my inspiration.
Make a survival check to get unlost.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
I'm turning this fucking ride back around.
This is a terrible shortcut, Nara.
Like, isn't that the road up there?
Okay.
Yes. The one
I'm not an expert, but
All right. Another day. And you're finally back on the road.
That is the ale.
Hey, the ale.
Yeah,
we've been
you-
walking in circles for 2 days.
Whoa, dude. There's the ale we left.
Takes another sip.
Come
I
on.
like how you either roll 19s
That's
or
all the barrel.
30s.
No, he party fouled it. Remember, there's no, it's not there.
That's
Can't
right.
believe it.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
boy. Looks like someone's lost again.
Oh, it's so great having all of this being put on my shoulders. I love it.
All right, make another roll. Let's see if you can get unlost.
Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's the
The
road.
ale.
There we go. There's the road.
We're
Dude,
just
19s and
zigzagging.
30s is fucking crazy.
Man.
After that blizzard, you know it's hard to see the road.
Okay.
I'm so glad we decided not to take the long zigzag path.
I'm so happy we didn't go for the boat.
There's a boat.
Okay, go ahead.
Would it have been up to us to drive the boat, though?
Nope.
Again. Hooray.
We could kill everybody on the boat and then take the boat.
Oh
That-
my goodness.
Incredibly unwise.
I don't think any of us are sailors.
Are you sure you're not a demon?
I mean, technically, we would be sailors if we have the boat.
Yeah, and I think that between Marlowe and I, we could
Next.
probably convince you all that you are probably pretty good sailors. You're
Ne-
doing great,
Next.
Gruul.
Right? Oh.
You're doing real good.
All right.
Almost there.
Hey.
Ah.
I think I sees it in the distance.
Who knew?
That's just a hill.
Woo. That took us how many days?
You arrived at the Frozen Flower Inn on day 20.
Day 20, so that's 10 rations left.
Man.
Hey, if you want to keep complaining, you can be the front line next time. You can decide where to go.
I mean, I have full confidence in you. I just, I wasn't so sure about that shortcut at the beginning.
Look,
I had
Knarh said
full
it
confidence, except for the part where I didn't have full confidence.
Look, Knarh said it was going to be a good position to be able to see in the distance. They didn't tell me about the glare of the sun.
The sun.
Knarh will remember this.
Oh yeah. It's so terrible when I'm getting lambasted by everyone else. I call you out once, okay? Mm-hmm.
How are you all not dead?
I have a bigger crossbow.
I'm abandoned.
I'm abandoned.
There's a fucking road.
That's
Yeah, I shot the road.
Well, you see, the reason I'm not dead is because I killed most of my problems. Then
And
again, most of my
walk-
problems were already dead.
And I walked next to Knarh.
I
That's
ran away
pretty
from mine.
I ran away from my yeah. I ran away.
Alright, so Frozen Flower Inn. Are we stopping for the night, or are we just restocking and keeping going? Because, frankly,
We know what happens when we skip a night.
we should stay for the night.
I don't think so, but we can check it out first.
yeah.
See how the
Okay.
the patrons
See the people.
feel about the church.
See the any information we can get.
All right, so let's do it.
Alrighty.
One moment, please. Uploading.
Downloading.
Man, I haven't played the game in a while. I missed Breath of the Wild. I should check that out.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailers for the second one?
I have. They look pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see how people break that one.
The trouble with open world content is it's pretty breakable.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty cool.
Also, what's your wisdom legend?
My wisdom?
Yeah.
What's wisdom?
What is wisdom? That's a very wise question to ask.
What is wisdom?
I may not be a pretty orc, but I'm a smart orc, but I don't know what wisdom is.
Wisdom is knowing how to use the knowledge that you have.
I only
when
know
to
how to
use it.
find that knowledge. I'm
You
not
just made
very
that
good
up.
at using it.
Yeah, when to use it and when not to.
You just made that up. That's fucking funny. Dude. you just fucking made that up.
Oh yeah.
This man just lied to me. Can't believe it. Almost ready. Hold on. I gotta load a lie here.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Do 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 do. And so you arrive at the Frozen Flower Inn. Now we know when you're loaded.
99%.
99999.
99 red balloons.
Hey,
Nice.
I'm here.
Balloons.
99 Das Bitch Balloon.
Something sounded off in that sentence. You know, Where's a German when we need one?
Hey, yo, Cyber.
Where is a German when we need it? I'm in.
Who is that?
That there, Knarh, his Mytheria.
Indeed it is. Is everyone loaded?
Meow.
Anyone not
I'm in.
loaded?
I'm loaded.
Okay. You find yourself standing before a statue of Mytheria in all her grandeur. This particularly shows her in her, well, actually, religion check.
Okay.
Advanced religion check.
Okay.
Is that for all of us?
Anybody that has religion trained may roll.
I
I
do
have
not.
proficiency in religion just for
Oh,
this
martial
occasion.
check material. I'm just kidding.
Aw.
Nara has no fucking idea, unfortunately.
Aw.
But you know that it is
it's
it is a
statue.
it is a statue of Mytheria, and you know that it is a statue depicting one of her many aspects. All right, does the party continue forward, or would you like to do anything now?
I'm gonna stand at the base of the statue and look up
It's quite
to her
large.
face. Mm-hmm.
Here, Mytheria is depicted as a kindly goddess, smiling down, almost like she's smiling at you.
It feels weird.
Some kind of box
How come?
for the light.
This kind of thing would usually make me feel safe.
When you get to this point, you can see an entire, garden of brilliant flowers, glowing a soft blue right in the middle of the snow's fury. It seems these frozen flowers are what gives the inn its name and namesake. It is an incredibly rare kind of flower that has all sorts of alchemical properties. Or at least, that's what the people say.
Well, they're gorgeous nonetheless.
Very pretty.
Enjoying the sights, Marlowe.
Yeah. Looks like a nice place.
Alright. Well, seems like the others are heading in. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Does the party enter together?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, one moment. I'll move you as a group.
That a 7?
Oh, guys.
It is, in fact,
Oh,
a 7.
Gasp.
Yeah,
It's the lower room, guys. We gotta get it in the lower room.
I'm just focused on how big that fucking door was.
All right, as
big
you guys enter the Frozen Flower Inn, which is quite an impressive looking inn and tavern, several floors high, and almost looks as big as a cathedral. And inside here, you see no shortage of burning hearth fires, and indeed, many different tables lit with candles and all sorts of patrons that you can see. There are some of the patrons that seem to stand out from the others, and they are located here. You can also see a friendly-looking dwarf woman behind the counter who waves to you as you enter, and she calls over, "Hi there, take a seat, I'll be there in a moment, aye?"
Oh,
We should not stay here very long.
stick his hands out.
And why is that?
I mean,
Nora,
They seem
keep a low
friendly.
profile.
okay.
Do you see in the very back over there? I'm just gonna take a seat over here, and I whisper to Marlowe. You see in the back over there?
Mhm.
That's a seeker.
Oh.
We do not want to deal with that.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand and warm myself by the fire.
Is this a leave now quietly situation, or is this a?
We don't have the food to make it.
as long as we don't cause trouble, if you know what I mean. We'll do our business. Keep it quiet. We could probably stay the night, but I wouldn't make I wouldn't be. I hate to say this, and this is going to sound terribly racist again. I wouldn't want to be noticeable, and we just walked in the door, and we're big, most of us, very big.
Yeah,
very
I feel like you're insinuating that we're noticeable.
No, we
yes,
are.
That's what I'm getting
I'll
at.
just say it. We are.
Okay.
You guys want a distraction? I can toss a couple sticks in the fire.
I don't know why you keep looking at us. He's got wings.
Trust me, that guy has noticed.
Yeah, what do you guys mean? What's what's so strange? Like,
What is so
It's
strange?
just a bunch of.
I mean, what's different between your party and several others? Is it a
bunch of.
is it a what would you call it? A kind of an excess of
Excessive green.
Like
boobs or something?
fucking orc
gray.
bros?
I'm gray.
Yes, you are.
I'll let you know.
I'm gray on the inside, so
How do you know that?
it's like a mood thing. You,
Oh,
you
a
wouldn't
mood
you wouldn't understand.
Right. Well. Oh my gosh, I am jittery nervous about this.
Well, let's wait for
Well-
her to show up, get what we need, and head out.
If you're jittery, it's gonna make you even more noticeable.
You're right.
Well, if you don't think we have to leave this moment, then I'll trust you on that.
Do you think you can trust us making it through all that over the bridge within a month? Or within 10 days?
And then
No,
eventually,
Yeah.
eventually the proprietor will approach you. She'll weave through the tables and chairs as if she's done this hundreds of times, and she'll come right over. Oh, what can I get you, gents and lady?
Oh.
Uh,
I think we're looking for hot meals and drinks,
Aye,
and maybe a room for the night.
aye, both are possible.
We're also looking to stock up. We got travels to go, and sadly had to burn through too many.
We've got rations and feed, anything you need for your horses if you got any, food for you if you need it. We've got a pretty good sale on rations right now. We actually got a few good caribou kills, so we've got an excess of salted meat if you're into that kind of thing.
ooh.
That sounds
Yeah.
lovely.
I like
I'm gonna
salt.
also pull her in a little closer and whisper
Aye.
to her that the gentleman in the back, that seeker, has he told you what his business is here at all?
Oh, it's not my business to be divulging the business of others, but if you're feeling a little frightened, I've got good standing with the church. They don't bother any of my patrons as long as none of my patrons are walking around summoning diamonds or anything like that. But now that you mention it, a fella did come in here only recently. He was on horseback and he looked like he was in a hurry. And in fact, he's been, it almost seems like he's been waiting for a while.
Huh.
Just sitting there in the same spot, like every night for the past 3 days or so.
Lovely.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information. I'll try and be less nervous about him. They
No
usually
problem.
give me the creeps.
Alright, I'll come bring you some ale, and I got a special in pork chops. You all like pork chops?
I love pork chops. Bring me some pork chops, please.
What's the pork chop?
Would you have any wine by any chance?
Oh yeah, of course. I got elven wine if you want it.
That sounds lovely. I'd love one. Thank you.
Yeah, she'll go back and she'll get everything ready.
What's a pork chop?
It's a pig meat. Good stuff. You'll
So
see.
you
You'll like
get
it.
a rabbit, and then you wrap it in.
All right.
Do they not have pigs up there?
Yeah,
What about the rabbit, Marlowe?
Fuck, I forgot how to prepare a pork chop. Something to do with a rabbit and cabbage. To wrap the rabbit in the cabbage, I think.
Huh.
it doesn't sound like pork, but it does sound good.
Do they have shake and bake on Corpanus?
Right. Not so sure I immediately trust your cooking skills.
Bro,
but,
I love shake and bake.
I like how Chrome is just staring into the fire endlessly.
Yeah, get it warmed up.
He's remembering all the banditry that he did.
Things I could do in here.
He looks into the. He looks.
Chrome constantly struggles with his, like the monster within. I could kill all these people and take their money. Stares into the fire, but I won't.
All he hears is the screams of those he's killed and the houses he's burned.
My God.
If you ever just
Good
snap
times.
and lose it, I
Good-
fully
good
endorse
times.
all of your decisions, and I will be by your side.
If you ever snaps, I'm gonna give you a candy bar.
You're not you when you're
Take
hungry.
chairs.
You're not you when you're hungry. Grab a Snickers.
Grab some potato candy. You're not you when you're hungry.
potato candy. Ugh. That might be good, actually.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Especially like sweet potato stuff. Oh,
All right.
Yeah, sweet potato's good.
Eventually, she comes back over and she passes some food out on the table and some mugs. And if you need anything else, I'll be right there. And then
Yes,
an
we do.
ambulance drives by, no doubt
This
going to help
food.
somebody.
These pork chops sure are loud.
Yeah, get down, get down, get down.
Get down, get down. And there's a flashback.
It's a bandit. Man.
The cops is here.
Looks at the pork chop, looks around, lowers mask, and just starts chowing.
Chomp chomp.
All right.
Rip it apart
You
with
guys
my
see,
hands.
you guys see these two merchants are having a jovial conversation that you can't quite make out from this distance. These two are quietly watching everyone, and this guy seems to just kind of be drinking by himself, just piling it away.
Does he look sad?
He does.
This is
Oh
man.
boy. It's your chance.
Beyond.
Damn.
Are you gonna pass up this drama, Marlowe?
I'm holding back.
I'm holding back, dude. The church is here, bro. I don't want to start. I don't want to
Bro,
start
I
any
feel-
dramedies, bro.
bro. I just want to talk to the hunter, bro. Just another kindled soul. Want to see?
Alright. Also, is anyone looking at the Seeker?
I'm constantly watching him.
All right, perception check.
I'm constantly eating.
Watching these walls.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
Knarh's mouth for the first time.
Serrated teeth.
Here we go.
Ripping apart that steak.
Shark teeth. My God.
Like a cute serrated or like a...
What the fuck does a cute serrated mean?
There's cute serrated Arcadum.
Are
There
you
is.
an anime girl? Tell me now. Sorry, I paused the game.
Why, yes, she in fact is an anime girl,
Oh
as
my
you
God.
can tell by the blonde hair, blue-eyed anime girl.
Knarh of Clan Oot.
Oh,
Marlowe
God.
pretends
Yeah,
not to notice.
She's got a mask and she's got gloves because she covers up discoloration on her face and hands from being a sorcerer.
Marlowe thinks it's pretty cute, but doesn't say anything.
Nara is oblivious and continues to devour me. Drink.
I'm just staring down the Seeker from across the room as I eat.
I mean, truth be told, I'm actually checking out the hunters over here.
They seem
Yeah,
to
what
be
is it-
talking quietly to themselves and kind of just looking around and just checking people out.
Stage empty.
The
Do they appear
stage,
to be? Oh,
the stage
sorry.
is empty. Yes,
Is the wine good?
it's decent.
Do these two appear to be locals?
They do. I mean, they're heavily dressed. They're dressed with they're dressed like people that you would see that walk the Endless White a lot.
Good.
It's possible they might even be from the farthest north. They might even be ice runners.
Ooh, actually, extremely good. Can I call the barmaid over to try and get them drinks to try and call their attention over?
All right, she'll walk over there. Yes, how can I help you?
Could you give the two gentlemen over there a couple drinks for me? I'd wish to speak with them. Figured give them something to incentivize.
Of course I can. She'll walk over there with 2 ales. and then she'll point you out and put him down in front of you. The hunter and the traveler will both raise their mugs and nod at you, and they'll just down that shit.
Nice.
And what are you doing? What are you doing over here?
Poking in the eyeballs.
All right, they are wooden and not real.
All right. Never know.
You never know, bro.
Shit.
Alright. Well, they're chugging. I guess I'll just say, I'm gonna go see if I can find out some info about the local area. And I'm gonna head over to talk to them.
Over the edge of my drink.
Mm-hmm.
Glaring.
Marlowe has one leg over the other, kind of like the cross-legged thing.
Yeah.
Swirling his wine glass, pretending to think more than anybody could about this one glass of wine.
Marlowe is putting off a pretentious aura right now.
Gross.
Hint of nutmeg.
All right, Gruul, you approach.
He'll kind of just take his walk up. May I? Gesturing to the chair.
The two of them will look at each other, and then the hunter will say, "Bakal me ed und ik on the shina he. Oh, the gomana hes. No south, only north."
I'm from Ice Flows. Would I know anything of this?
Are you? I thought you said you were from the Pale City.
No, he is. I'm Ice Flow. That would be Telry's Pale City.
Yeah, I'm Pale City.
Apologies. Well, if you're from the Ice Flows, then you would hear. All right, you would hear. We don't speak south, only north.
As do I.
Oh, hey, look at that, a Northman. Sorry, I couldn't really tell because of cause you're an orc.
Yeah, you're not the first. Worry not.
Well, take a seat, brother.
Just noticed your wares and you of the local. We ourselves are traveling and having to take some shortcuts, and was wondering if you'd be willing to share any info on the locals area.
Well, I can tell you right now, there's some real problems up on the ice. Aye, it's really bad further north.
Luckily, we're heading west, but we're gonna be jumping over the Kraig probably. Anything information on such areas?
I ain't been to the Kraig in a long time. Yeah, from what I've heard, the Kraig should be avoided if you can. I mean, if you gotta cross it, by all means, but I've heard some pretty nasty rumors of banditry coming out that way. Yeah. We have a specific path that we take that avoids the bandits as best as you could hope for, I guess. Aye, we could give you that if you'd like.
Oh, it'd be wonderful.
Sure, here. You got a map?
I've got a man who does.
All right.
I'll go over to Marlowe real quick and request if because he should have the map from, oh god, I can remember her name. Yeah.
Girl, why are you speaking gibberish all of a sudden?
You're also, well, actually, no, that's right, you're a foreigner. All right,
Yeah, it's north gibberish.
He's a disgusting foreigner! No.
Disgusting.
He'll kind of just take a moment and be like, don't you speak other languages?
No, that's not important.
Wipe slips.
What do you
Well,
mean?
here's disgusting and demon.
They're willing to give us some information to help us avoid the local bandits. Can I see your map?
Gotcha. Yeah.
All right, you'll grab the
Slide
map.
the map over.
Yep, you'll take it. Thank him, and head on back over.
So, Telry, how much was a meal like that?
That's a good question. I didn't ask.
Hold that. Your room and board costs a gold apiece.
Yeah, it's usually not a big deal.
Chrome, were you saying you were doing something?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's perking up at the conversation
he
about
heard,
bandits.
He heard bandits. I thought he was going to do something about it. That's all.
I speak the word bandit in every language.
All right.
Gotta recognize
Anyway,
that kind of
Gruul,
thing.
as you take a seat down and off from the map, you will notice that they will mark a path that kind of scrapes the northern coast and goes right over the Kraig. So you want to take this route, because it's furthest away from the Kraig and it's close to the coastline. Most of the monsters don't go that way. Oh yeah, and therefore, since most people don't take that route because they're not, gonna sail, bandits they tend to keep closer to the roads here. Yeah. Do you have anybody that can sail or anything like that?
Most likely none.
Now you gotta be careful with big groups, because they're easier to spot from the monsters. How many do you got?
What you see behind me?
Oh, alright then. Yeah. Oh, and he'll kind of lean in. You wouldn't happen to have any mages, would you? Or anything like that? You gotta be real careful about that. Monsters can smell it.
Oh. Well, Are they known to attack orcs, more likely? As we're, you know.
He just kind of shrugged. Things out there lead anything.
Thank you for the warning.
No problem. And good luck.
All right. He will thank them for their time and head on over, given the good news. And, some of the badder news, but, good news.
All right.
Knowing it.
The hunter and the traveler will then kind of stand up, kind of wave at Doba, and they'll start kind of walking this way. They'll take a good look at the people at this table, and then nod to Gruul.
He'll wave them off. Stay warm.
Chrome just breathing down that guy's neck.
They're laughing, so I'm just standing there.
The more Chrome walks around, the safer I feel. I don't know why.
Oh! Hello, friend!
Apologies. I heard a funny joke.
Oh! Which one did you hear, friend?
All of them.
I see. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Jonathan Keel at your service. And he offers you his hand.
I'm Marlowe.
But did you say your name was Marlowe?
Yeah, it's a family name.
And behind him says, yes, it is a fine name, it is, Marlowe. Please, friend, which of our jokes did you find the most entertaining?
The second last one.
Oh, the one about the swine and the pig herders, yes? I don't understand that joke. Is it swine and pig the same thing? Yes, only if you consider a woman and a cow is the same thing. Oh!
Hee 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 hee. That's a fake laugh.
Wait, did you say out loud that was a fake laugh? Or was that
I see.
No, I told outside.
Got it.
LOL.
Jonathan Keel will say, what brings you to the Frozen Flower Inn, friend?
Traveling, sightseeing.
Oh, where you going?
Yeah. I'm going to Moorhelm.
Mornhow? Ah, Johan and I just left from there. Yes, we did. We came through the ice floors, and then through the Mornhow, and now we're on our way to the Twisting Pines. Apparently, there's some kind of dwarf there who's starting up a... What would you say it is? He's trying to start something, and we want to be a part of it. Jonathan and I are going to make a killing on the pebbles that will go there. Yeah, real adventuring types are seeking out that place. Not every day the dwarven nobility gives the call out. I cannot wait to make gold coinage.
We found the German.
Bandits.
I can feel Cyber dying on the inside. Every word.
She's somewhere.
So like bandits, but nicer.
What? We are not bandits. We are wandering merchants.
Apologies.
It is fine. I oftentimes am mistaken for a beard model, as he fluffs his mutton chops. No, he isn't.
Marlowe
Anyway.
will visibly choke on his wine as he says that.
Spit take.
Johan, seeing you choke, will obviously take that as a sign of you being overwhelmed by his beauty, and then he will, of course, show it off a little bit more. Jonathan will then look at Chrome and say, anyway, that's where we're headed. I should warn you, friend, Mornhow's a little tense these days. Indeed. It is the worry of the prince taking the king's place, and then before you know it, the church will be enacting their terrible laws upon everyone. The church is so terrible, what did you say, Jonathan? Yeah, I mean, we literally just freed a bunch of people, crucified up on the... Oh, be careful, Jonathan, perhaps we should not... monsters!
You almost slipped on yourself.
Anyway. Oh, right, yeah. Anyway, good luck.
Who are these people? If I could.
Well, do you remember their names, Johann? I do not. They were just innocent people, undeserving of the church's tyrannical outlook. You just said for me to be careful what's going on. The Seeker will stand up. Do you have something to say about Mytheria? About Mytheria, no. But your barbaric practices are doing nothing for your image. The image of Mytheria does not need advice from someone with such questionable facial hair. Oof! My pride, Jonathan. Oh, no, your mutton chops look real choppy. Like, big, muttonous, chops.
Maybe
Like
they need a
pork
trim.
chops?
You need a
Yes,
ham.
like pork chops.
Looks back at table of carcass of pork chop.
Yeah, these pork chops don't taste like rabbit, but they're pretty good though.
I don't.
Why
Why are mutton chops made of hair?
Why do you think they're made of rabbit? Hilarious.
Huh.
Mutton chops are made of hair?
No, they are not. They're made of boar or pig or other tusked creatures, not
Is it, but
not
they don't
rabbits.
have-
Make
But
me a
that
perception
person
check,
don't-
Telry.
Guy. Huh.
Okay.
I mean, I started
Alrighty.
watching after that. Am I able to make a check?
You did?
Yeah, because of because Chrome was over there and he started getting that guy over. So
Okay,
It's very
make a
worried.
perception check.
thank you.
Getting suspicious as well.
Yeah, well,
I'm not.
I'm just worried about Chrome.
Well, who are you using the perception check on?
To watch him because he's the one I'm worried about him noticing.
Alright, you can see that the Seeker of Mytheria is moving his hand in a strange rhythmic pattern. Over and over and over again.
Let's see. Let me look at my intelligence. Yeah, kind of look at Marlowe. Do you know anything about hand gestures?
A little bit. Is the Seeker of Mytheria drinking anything?
No.
Is he eating anything?
Nope.
I saw you and Nara do like weird things with your hands.
Step up. Want to walk over?
Wait, you saw me doing what now?
I saw you hitting a guy with a stave with your hands.
I'll walk up to the bar.
Yeet.
I'll step forward now. Good sir. Blessings of Mytheria upon you.
May the light
Would
watch
you,
your
per-
path.
Would you perhaps like something to eat?
No thank you, I've already eaten.
Ah, no worries. Can I do a perception on... Is he still doing the hand gestures?
He is.
Can I do a perception on that?
Sure.
God damn it.
You don't see anything else other than what I've said.
I offer to trim this guy's beard if you wanted it.
But I cannot trim it. It would lose its thickness.
Make it have his shape, like mine.
Oh, see, you can do that as well, Johann. What? My beard is perfection. I don't care what's bad. He starts ugly crying.
That's funny.
No, that's funny.
I'm changing my mind.
Yeah.
I don't want to sleep in this building.
Can I help you?
What
I'd
is
like
it
another
called?
glass of wine if you don't mind. Appreciate it.
She'll pour you
Quite
another
nice. New here. It's a typical day at the Frozen Flower Inn.
one. It's actually kind of slow. Normally in the spring we get a lot more travelers.
It went quiet.
Hey, Knarh, not saying I saw nothing, but
All right.
hand gestures, right?
Everybody make me perception checks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Ooh, wow.
I'm
okay.
wide awake. I'm wide awake. What am I perceiving?
All right, with a 19, you hear the sound of clopping hooves outside. Quite a few of them, actually.
Oh, good lord.
You then hear horses being stabled, and then people walking towards the door.
All right, I'm gonna go purchase a pork chop, and yeah, we might leave soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving towards Chrome.
I'm already heading that way.
Mm-hmm.
I follow them.
Sorry about crowding you there, buddy.
Mind if we sit with you real quick?
The,
Why do you have a restroom?
the warrior will just kind of shrug. Whatever you want. And he'll just kind of stare into his mug and not really interact with you.
All right, Gruul and Kraig. We may not be wanting to stay here much longer. If we need to buy rations, I suggest we do it now.
Hmm.
Okay.
You're up.
Just
We hit
kinda
the road again.
jump to
nods.
stew a stew.
Scoots down a couple stools.
He just scooting down this. I'm watching the door from here.
I think we need rations to get out of here, Marlowe.
Oh, I'm enjoying my wine. I actually have to take a piss right now, but if you'd like to get some supplies, we can reconvene after I piss. Speaking of, do you have a restroom?
Oh, wait, are you asking Doba?
Yeah.
She'll say, we've got an outhouse outside.
Sounds great.
Out back?
Aye, it's out back.
You might need a hand.
Oh,
You might need a hand.
We should give him.
I need a hand with my,
You need a hand
know.
with your... Okay.
He'll.
Have we acquired our stuff?
No, we have not.
Well, it's gross.
You haven't bought it from her yet.
I'll wave her down.
Yeah,
Was it
we'd like to do that now.
Sure.
Madam Dobo.
Anyone around?
Back there? No.
I'll just pocket the kitchen knife.
Okay, you steal a kitchen knife.
Sick. Nice.
Sick. I'm a bandit.
I did it.
All right, go ahead, Marlowe.
Is there a window through the door?
No.
I'll put my ear to the door. Can I hear anything?
You hear the sound of horses, and you can hear someone tying them down, and footsteps crunching through the snow.
I'll cast Disguise Self, and I'll look like one of the northern traveler people that Gruul was talking to in the strange language.
Are you
Gross.
mad?
Nope. We're letting him do it.
No,
No
he
exposure.
gets one free
First
cast.
cast.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gets one
Oh
free cast.
yeah. Whew. Phew.
One moment.
huntere.
Hunter.
Oh, hold on. That's.
You got an odd looking eye patch
A
there, mate.
little hunter eye patch.
There you go.
Definitely disguised.
All right. Oh, sorry. What do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. As you open the door and take a step outside, you see this.
Is it the same guy?
No.
No.
A different seeker of Mytheria is currently tying down their horses. You can see that a total of 5 horses are being tied down.
We'll walk in the outhouse
Okay.
and stand there with my dick in my hands, not pissing, and just thinking really hard about my life and decisions.
All right, Chrome, as you walk outside, you notice that the seeker looks over at you and then goes back to setting up the horse.
Kind of waves.
Okay. Chrome, do you go into the outhouse with Marlowe?
No, I stand watch.
Oh, okay.
Is it a one person?
It's a one person. Technically, this isn't supposed to be an outhouse, but we'll use it for one.
Just in someone's
just
heart.
chickens.
You're shedding in someone's house, bro. Do you just watch Marlowe hold his dick?
No.
It's
Okay.
gonna be a minute, so
It's gonna be a minute. All right. While the rest of you guys are talking to Doba about buying rations, which she's gathering for you, Telry, Knarh, and Gruul make me perception checks.
Oh boy, here we go again.
We suck at this real bad.
We're good at this. Grell's got us covered.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm busy
Gruul.
buying rations.
Gruul, you see the doors open, and you see another Seeker of Mytheria enter. Seems to be walking towards this one. And they seem to be conversing about something quietly.
oh fuck, ascending spell.
Oh, is he still doing the hand signs?
They're both doing them.
Okay.
All right.
Really waiting on them rations.
Okay.
So, how
Gather
much
up the rations.
how much do we need? Another month's worth?
Yeah.
Yeah, month worth for each of us.
Month per, so that's 5 months. How much for 5 months of rations?
Can I flake this guy down quick?
Can you what?
Flake him down. Just like when I want to talk to him.
You want to talk to him?
Oh,
All right, what do you
yeah.
say?
None of my business, but the two in the middle, the fat one with the mustache, said some pretty sketchy things. I don't know. Didn't like him.
Sketchy things about what?
Oh no.
Some people on crosses.
He'll raise an eyebrow at that. Crucifixions, you mean?
That's what you call them.
I
Not
see.
totem poles.
And
We're
when
talking about the beard guy.
he'll look over at Marlowe.
Hey, he's talking some blasphemy.
Blasphemy. That is a serious accusation. What evidence do you have?
I heard him probably 5 minutes ago or something.
I see. And what did they say?
Something about freeing these Frosty people. That's all I know.
He'll look over at Marlowe. You speak with a strange accent for a northerner.
Me?
No, he's looking at Marlowe, who,
Oh.
who at this time is a northerner.
He's abnormal.
Fuck.
Where are you from?
Well, I was born in the north, but Jesus, I can't pull off an accent and my legs fucking shaking. Marlowe holds up his hand, pulls out his map.
High professional.
Oh my god, dude!
Let me show you where I'm on my Google map.
I'm in the hot seat.
Zoom it in.
No, I got it.
All you got to do is sound like Knarh and say you're from the Razor Place.
Is that Irish?
No.
You're not from. You're not there. Stop. What do you do?
It wasn't German. Okay. I could do this. From the north originally. Been traveling. Actually back from Dukeport.
Dukeport.
It's a long journey. That's where I met this man here. His name's Marlowe.
All right, that's a deception check. Oh, that's a deception check.
He can do it.
Compounded
believe.
points.
I got my fingers crossed.
Yes.
God.
Well, he'll
Come
look
on,
over.
boy.
You said your name was Marlowe. Looking at Chrome.
Now looks around. Me?
Yes.
Oh. Is that what he said?
Is your name Marlowe?
I thought he was talking about the horse.
1 second.
He's a bandit. Gotta be patient with him.
The seeker seems frustrated and does not care. Tell me about these crucifixions that you overheard these men freeing people of. Are you certain that's what you heard?
I'm pretty sure.
Positive.
Is it a crime?
Yes.
A lot of crimes now these days.
Oh, it's an offense to the light of Matheria.
Indeed it is. Pardon me, gentlemen.
I'm gonna keep a rap sheet of just how many people we get murdered this entire campaign.
Why?
These three start talking it over.
No, but you left him with the most virtuous people in the party.
Alright,
Wait, we're not virtuous.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
Miss Doba, and I'm like tapping on
All right.
on the counter.
And
What's
she
up?
will finish putting out all the rations. That should work.
Excellent.
How much?
Very good.
5 months, right?
Yep. Yeah, you guys got the money for that?
Yeah,
How much?
What did that run us?
5 months of rations is 150 gold.
Oof. All right.
150. I've got 99.
Yeah, we can cover that.
Yeah, we can go right. Let's see.
Sure.
150 divided by 5 is... God.
It's 30 gold apiece.
Yeah, we can cover that easy.
Okay.
That how we're covering it?
Yep.
Okay. Adjusting my stuff.
Okay. What do the two of you do?
Picking our
I'm picking up
Rations
the
up?
rations.
Yep.
Packaging everything up.
So our friends went out the back. We should probably and I'm whispering we should probably head out the back as well. We're not staying the night here.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah, sorry.
We're not staying the night here. We've got to go, man.
Doba, pleasure meeting you. We has to go soon though.
Of course, I
Yeah.
understand. Good luck.
Loved me a pork chop. Never had one before.
Well, I'm happy to be your first.
Thank you.
All right, you guys take off.
Yep, we headed off,
Yep.
following off where they went.
All right, these guys are like angrily whispering to themselves, and then you see these three approach the merchants.
All right, ignoring us.
Come on. We're not staying to watch.
I'm a little worried about how much enjoyment I get by thinking about
hello.
other people getting crucified.
Hello, random northerner man.
Did you-
Hanging out in the kitchens.
Are you like
howdy.
Are you
I'm-
philosophizing to yourself out loud?
Yeah, just aloud in the center.
We're heading out.
You like doing what? And you know what? I'm no longer surprised.
Okay, we have to leave. We can't stay here tonight. Did you see those guys? They're
Marlowe's gonna
literally.
put his hand on Telry's mouth and then point north.
Oh yeah, we got the map. We get the map update.
Marlowe's gonna lean in closely and say, "We can stay in a room for enough time for me to copy down this map, but we draw a different path on it. We draw a path leading north towards where the ships are, and I drop the map in our footsteps, because we'll leave footsteps in the snow."
Do we need a room for that, or is that something you can do very quickly against the wall over here?
If it's not something you can do quick, we should go. There's 3 of them.
You hear
Okay,
cries coming from inside of the inn.
We'll go.
Yeah, we
People are
need
yelling.
to move.
We'll go and drop the map in our footsteps further up.
They're doing things. We need to move.
They're also on horseback. They will catch up to us.
Well, how many horses did you state earlier?
There are
There
5
are 5
horses.
Hmm.
We only need 4 if this is what we're doing, if we're doing what I think we're doing.
Don't they track us over the horses?
We steal the horses, we cut them open, and then we sleep inside of them for warmth.
Where did?
He's so brutal.
You're really hung up on this idea of horses, and sleeping inside them.
They're okay. We need to figure out. Are we taking the horses or not? Because I'd rather not make them angry with us.
They're angry with us.
Well, they're more angry.
They've literally kidnapped a man because of us.
It's gonna take at least a day to kill those 2, and then torture those 2. So we have about a day of travel. They'll catch up on horse, but if we lose them, then we can do the map plan. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm good with running. I'm not overly fond of the idea of stealing, but I would like to live.
Stealing? You don't like stealing?
Alright, these guys are arguing.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Can I do a quick-
flayed.
Okay.
Can I do a quick animal handling testing to see if these guys would even let us get near them?
Okay, now we get to talk about this. These are church horses. They are trained and bonded with their riders. Such programming can be overwhelmed, but only with a successful advanced animal handling check. Do you have animal handling trained?
Nope.
All right. Well,
Time to
roll
run,
it for me
boys.
at disadvantage.
Wait, let's see if I get my hands nipped at. Oof.
All right, your hands are nipped at, and the horse starts to get angry.
So, question.
Grab Gruul's arm.
Wait. I have a question.
Yeah.
Alright, stay.
I have a birthday 20. My birthday was on April 10th. Would that pass it for me?
I can't answer that. You have to decide if you want to use it or not.
I think this is where we drop it. I don't know, boys. Horses are a big deal.
Are they?
Your call, would it... the real question would be, would it get you 1 horse or would it give you all of them? I don't... Who
Do
knows?
I get that information or no?
No.
You're talking to one horse.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so that would be 1 horse. And I'm not good at it. Yeah. So, no on the horses. We're better off running off then.
Yep. We run into the white. Let's get out of here.
All
Let's
right.
skedaddle. I don't feel guilty
Marlowe,
about
come on.
things I don't know what are happening.
All right. So the party takes off, leaving the friendly merchants to their fate.
Unfortunate.
Broken Bonds is going to be real angry at us.
We're leaving a trail of
Dead bodies.
tortured people.
You know, my belly is full, but I feel terrible.
I mean, we've only directly facilitated 3 crucifixions, but we might have indirectly facilitated like 10 crucifixions.
Uh-huh.
So I think we could average it out at like 5.
I felt
Oh,
terrible about this
sorry.
ever since we left Mornhell.
Oh
I literally
boy.
felt terrible.
Time to cross. All right. So what's your plan? Are you going to follow the instructions given to you by the locals, by the hunters, or are you going to go your own way?
I mean, if Marlowe wants to do his dropping the map thing, I mean, you can, but it seems a little suspicious. I say we go down the safe route, no matter what we do.
Does anybody have a backpack with not a lot of shit in it?
I've got space.
A backpack we can throw on the ground.
Be right back.
Oh.
Bathroom while you guys decide that. I'll be right back.
Nah.
A map in the snow is a bit suspicious, but a backpack.
I don't think we should waste good backpacks like that
a
immediately.
good, solid, sturdy backpack. Miss Willowpipe gave us these backpacks.
I'll let go of mine. I got.
All right. Everyone should have 40 rations.
Let's go.
That's a lot of poundage of food. Please keep that in mind.
I think that's
I'm gonna go
40 pounds.
to I'm gonna go to notes.
If you don't have that much poundage of food, I can just carry it because I've got the weight capacity for it.
Yeah, same.
I've got room for more. We're all very strong. This is a very strong party.
Good.
Except,
We're built for travel.
Marlowe.
I have a
Marlowe,
soft
you're a
thing.
demon and you're weak.
Marlowe is our skinny boy.
Great.
I may be ugly and a demon and an orc, but you're a demon and you're weak.
Marlowe will smile at you, kind of an evil smile as you say that.
Guys, check this out. I got a kitchen knife.
Oh
You
shit, that's
open-
awesome.
You robbing people again?
He's a bandit.
He was.
Yeah,
good.
I thought he
was-
gave that up to
It's-
kill bandits.
I think it's lost and found.
Yeah, I thought he was turning a new page or something, weren't you?
Yeah, chapter 2, bandit.
Electric
The bandit goes on.
Bandit 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Once a bandit, always a bandit.
He's evolving beyond
Fair
bandit.
enough.
He's gone from being a bandit to being.
A highwayman.
Well, no, I was
Brigand.
just thinking a shoplifter.
I have to get some coffee.
I would
But,
say shoplifter would evolve into a bandit, and then like a bandit into like I don't even know. What would you think is like the class of a bandit?
Classify a bandit.
Rangers, fighters.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess.
Bandit's its own class. So I've got proficiency in my smithing kit. Whenever Arcadum's back, I'd love to analyze that kitchen knife, see if it's actually worth anything.
I'm sure it is it's an heirloom weapon.
Masterwork heirloom kitchen knife that he has.
Plus 3
okay.
magic weapon.
Oh, yeah, the spell magic weapon is a 2nd level spell.
Nice. Just cast it on a kitchen knife.
Makes it into a magical weapon. So we're going north over the. I want to call it chasm.
We're going over the chasm.
All right.
We know chasm fiends in the chasm.
Telry,
Man,
did you buy spears?
I meant to. I did not buy spears for everyone. I spent my whole day researching on our last day in Mornhowl, and I didn't even remember to buy spears for the party. I feel like I've skipped an essential step in our teamwork. The
It is
spear is
okay.
a noble teamwork weapon. We should all be packing spears.
I have a polearm. We're good.
Well, yes, you're using a respectable weapon. I fully support you in that.
I have a
Gruul,
quarterstaff.
Chrome, do you have a spear by any chance?
No, I have multiple weapons, but no spear.
Man, we're gonna get you a spear, buddy. Next time we're in a place
Wait.
where we can buy a spear, we're getting you a spear.
Wait. He's got a baby spear. He's got javelins.
He has
Yeah,
javelins. They're not the same.
They're baby spears. They're not quite grown up enough to become a full spear, but
I had this whole plan lined out, and I told Nara about it the night before we left, and how I was gonna get everybody spears, and we were gonna learn to phalanx while we
Look.
camped.
I'm back.
And
look. All I'm saying is javelins are like baby spears, and much like real babies, they are far easier to throw long distances.
Why not just
That's
grab a
false.
stick and put the dagger or put the kitchen knife at the end?
on the end of us, well, yeah.
What the
Can,
fuck
can
did I
anybody,
just hear?
does anybody have enough strength to carry my rations?
Yes.
Yeah, like
Okay.
everyone else but you.
Listen.
Yeah, we'll split carrying Marlowe's rations. Arcadum, with my proficiency in smithing kit, can I analyze that knife that Chrome picked up in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Is it just
knife?
a regular kitchen knife? Is it
It's
a
a
nice
dagger.
kitchen knife? It's a dagger. Oh, there you go. It'll stab.
It's just a knife.
Very nice.
All right, so that means that everyone but Marlowe should have 50 rations.
All right.
So we're all carrying Marlowe's rations, splitting it amongst the party. Great. I still have room on these guns.
How do we cover our tracks in the snow?
I think there's a kit for that.
So, if you want to do that, that's a survival check you'll have to make, but you'll also have to move more slowly.
Do you want to do that for like a day or two, or do you guys want to skip it?
I think we do that for a day. I'm gonna put 2 rations, 7 gold pieces, 1 dart, and the map that has the false trail on it in a backpack, and drop the backpack wherever we decide to end our tracks.
Okay.
Or before we decide to end our tracks, I'm gonna drop the backpack.
2 rations, how much gold and whatever?
2 rations, 7 gold pieces, 1 dart, and the false map.
All right, you drop those things. I'm just dropping the 2 rations from my pack for now.
And Chrome attempt to take the 7 gold without you guys seeing.
A bandit to the end.
Okay, make me a stealth check or sleight of hand.
Sleight of
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
Yeah. Sleight of hand.
You drop in a backpack of gold. I want your gold.
Marlowe, you see, as soon as you put it down, Chrome picks it up.
What are you doing?
Oh, you dropped gold. Was this on purpose?
Yeah. Leave it.
Oh, alright. Dropped 7 gold.
The last coin falls the slowest. Like it's stuck to his hand. Like it doesn't quite want to go.
One day I'll come back.
I'll come back for it.
All right.
All right,
All right.
let's go.
Make me a survival check to not get lost.
All right. All
You
right.
know the drill.
Yep.
Oh, for record, the good map points across over to the crag, right?
All right. So the map instructions left behind by the locals is to go along this path here.
Okay.
Is this the path you're taking?
Yeah, the
Okay.
one that was suggested.
Okay.
The false map will lead this way.
Okay.
Back to more now.
Anything happens. All right. You have now officially entered the Endless White. So that means all the different... you're in the wilderness. Different things are going to be rolled. Survival check.
Yay. All right. Let's... Oh, I gotta open that up again.
Alrighty.
If you roll
Don't
another
go
3,
blaming
you're
me
fired.
for your shortcomings. I'm here to help, but
Right. Well,
Not-
sometimes help ain't always great. All right.
You ever feel like you're in the back seat of a car on a road trip and your parents are arguing the whole way?
No.
Should have seen my last
Never
marriage.
once.
it's just the man-child Telry.
Hold on.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, guess what time it is? It's time for another blizzard! Unfortunately, there is no cover out here, as it is a flat, plain tundra. So, you can choose to build a shelter or deal with it. What would you like to do?
Would building a shelter use the camping kit?
Yes, and it would also mean that you're going to slow to a stop, and you'll have to hold out until the blizzard fades. Let me put it this way. You'll have to use a camping kit charge You'll have to build a fire in order to stave off the negatives of cold. If you continue to push through it, you'll do so without shelter and fire, and you'll have to run not only the risk of exhaustion, but also frostbite. What would you like to do?
I feel like at this point, if we're still being followed, we're not going to lose them, so we might as well fire.
Well, the map might have worked, and the blizzard will cover our tracks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So full blown drop the camping kit.
Yeah.
I think we do the fire.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
We camping.
Plus, we've gone pretty far, so I think they would have caught up by now.
Yeah, I think that's Nara as the camping kit.
I do have a camping kit, yes.
Yep. Just drop a charge and we will set up camp.
How many charges does it have?
I think it says it on it, right?
5.
Checking my thing.
Are we doing the whole get naked thing?
Okay.
I'm
Hey.
gonna stab you if you do.
Big
Right.
sweaty orcs.
Are
I
you,
want the occasion knife.
are you currently
I have a
suffering?
knife.
Are you currently suffering from hypothermia?
That's the
wait.
cure for the frostbite curse, right?
Said stuff armory.
Get naked, yes.
Hug a naked man.
All right, hold on. I'm doing something for Egg real quick. I'm gonna show references. So,
Mm-hmm.
let's see here. Johann, Jonathan, and the Knights. Okay, hold on. Let me just do this real quick. 2 seconds
Yeah.
here.
They're dead.
Everyone's dead. Everyone dies.
I'm sorry, Egg.
All right, Egg.
It wasn't me.
Okay. Egg, this is Chrome. I'll let him linger there for you. And
Oh. Let's see. Camping kit.
here's Johann. Here's Jonathan. And here's the Seeker. There you go. So you can do some fan art.
Who knows?
Well, goodbye to those two.
As we go on, friends forever.
I don't regret it.
That's what happens.
Alrighty. And so, the party chooses to take cover in the snowbanks and build a makeshift shelter out of their camping kit. They build a fire, which its warmth keeps them back and away from what is to happen next. So, let's roll to see how long it takes for the blizzard to fade. This is a minor blizzard, so it's a 50% chance or lower. Increases by 5 for each passing day. First day, blizzard passes. Okay. Alright, as the blizzard passes, the party is able to withstand the elements and may continue on their way. Roll for me survival checks.
All right. We back at it.
We back at it.
Oh, nice.
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 Is it though?
Alright. Unfortunately, you hit a heavy snowbank. You're going to have to make athletics checks in order to get over it, or you can go around it and lose a day. What would you like to do?
I
we all
got
have to make
climbing
votes?
kit.
Okay. Climbing kit, make me athletics checks. Everyone.
Nice.
I got a negative in strength.
Athletics.
Just a normal, assuming.
Yeah, this is a basic check.
Man, that sucked.
All right, I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone except Telry makes it over the snowbank. Telry falls into the snowbank, and because he's a halfling, no one can find him.
I'm very small.
Telry, make me an athletics check to dig out of the snow.
Telry, where's your spear?
Telry tries to dig and falls deeper into the snow. Make me a Constitution saving throw versus exhaustion, Telry.
Nice.
All right, you're good for now. Make me another athletics check to see if you can climb out of the fucking snow.
Oh my
He
gosh.
falls deeper into the snow. Everyone else can make me at this point advanced perception checks to try and find him. So only if you're
I
trained.
don't have that.
So just
Like
me.
looking for the kid in the ball pit, man.
Oh, natural.
Thankfully,
There it
Gruul's able to find the hole and the string of small, adorable curses coming out of it. All right, Gruul will start to
Hold
dig
me
through
up
the
by the
snow.
leg.
Start to dig through the hole. You have advantage on your rolls now, Telry. Athletics check to get the hell out of there. All right, eventually
There's-
Gruul will grab Telry's leg and pull him free. Just
Uppies.
pop him out.
Like a carrot.
All right,
More like a turnip.
and so the party continues.
Carrot's a little too long.
Survival check.
Yeah.
All right. Bandage.
I hate snow. I've decided. Snow is the worst.
I brush your hair. Now you're good. We're good.
Yeah, we just
good.
don't got the right clothes for
Next.
it. All right. Is that a thing?
All right, make me a survival check.
All right.
All right, Gruul is able to notice the tracks and have the party avoid the ravenous pack of wolves hunting through the endless white.
Oh,
The pack is about 30 strong, so it's good.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Big dogs.
That would be a horde encounter, by the way.
Jesus. All right.
Of
bro.
doggos.
Yeah,
A
we
metric,
just missed it.
metric fuck ton of wolves.
All right. All right.
all right.
That's where all my good rolls are going.
Look,
Your good rolls
you
going
be
to
happy.
traveling.
Be happy for that.
All right,
Tunneling through the snow for hours.
I have some unfortunate news. I think you guys forgot to do something.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
What? Hang on.
Leave correspondence. To be
Oh,
sent
Has it
back.
been that long already?
It's now day 31.
Ooh, right.
No, we had 2.5 months. Or 3
Well-
months, technically, but the estimated trip was
But
2.5 months.
somebody has to get back in time to talk to them, and they have to travel our distance.
Yeah. See, the problem is that with the
I didn't
course
do that.
with the course of the with the course you're going, if you roll too poorly, you may not be able to get word back in time before they assume that you're dead.
Oh, we're gonna have to send message through boat to speed it up, hopefully.
Anyway, I'm just pointing that out, something to be cognizant of, because the best thing to do would have been was to leave a message with Doba
At the
who would send
end,
it back.
Yeah.
Oh, we have nothing to report, though, other than we're not dead. Which is
Well,
probably
and that
something.
we're,
That's
They need something.
that's what they need to know. They need to know your progress.
we're a couple weeks out.
Anyway,
Yeah.
roll the next one, please.
Got you.
I'm just making sure you guys are cognizant of it.
Yeah. No. Very now
we are.
aware.
Okay. Next.
You can tell a pack of wolves to send a message.
I mean, you
Oh,
can.
if you
but-
try, I will inspire that.
All right. Unfortunately, when you get to this point, you start to walk along the edge of the icy shoals, and I'll need you guys to make me a dexterity saving throw as the ice gives way underneath, falling into hidden rivers beneath the ice.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, my saving throw rolls are terrible today.
Dex saving. Oh,
Dex
no.
saving.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right, so here's what's going on. Gruul, you rolled high enough to save yourself and one other person. Who would you like to save out of Marlowe, Telry, and Knarh?
I would like to save probably Knarh, knowing those two.
Okay, you grab Knarh. All right,
Wait, what does that mean?
Telry and Marlowe.
You can fly.
Telry and Marlowe. You start to slip and fall down. You start to slip down the side of the broken ice and fall into a ravine. Marlowe, since you possess the ability to flight, I will grant you a dexterity saving throw, not to save yourself, but to grab Telry in time. So this is specifically to save Telry.
Yeesh.
All right. I will
Help.
inspire that as well.
Thankfully, you are quick, and you're able to grab Telry by the ankle yet again before he falls into his potential death. You flap your wings and get back up over the cliff. Well done.
As you set me down, I'm gonna rub my ankle, which is getting
This keeps
quite
getting
the
grabbed.
treatment.
This keeps getting grabbed, bro. All
Man,
right.
I'm getting a bruise.
And so you
I'm
guys...
not being unappreciative, but ouch. Thank you.
All right, guys.
I don't mention it.
And now at this point, you are officially entering the Kraig. Make me survival checks to follow the trail left behind. Or given to you, rather. Okay. All right. Night begins to fall as you start to make camp, and that is where I'll have to call the session because something major happens, and I need to prep for it.
Oof.
Awesome.
Oh, boy.
Dangerous.
Something major.
Yep, all right.
Well.
I have good news, though.
Oh.
If you survive what is going to happen, you will be level 2.
Oh, so that kind of. Ooh. Nice.
It's okay,
Why
guys.
did it have to be Kraig demons?
Rag demons.
Hey, guys, maybe, just maybe, my Monster Hunter perk will kick in, you know? Who knows?
Oakley dokily, and that is where I shall call the session. Unfortunately, today I have some big boy writing to do, or maps to order, rather. Okay, man, that was good shit, though. That was a tasty session.
Yeah, it was.
You guys,
Man, those...
you guys, man, are just like moments from getting arrested, and then you're able to just subvert them to somebody else to get fucking destroyed.
Every time!
Why?
Dude, you said...
I
Oh, God.
Why?
Chrome knows those are bad guys, and he saw one of them out back. I was like, yeah, this is not looking good.
Are we the baddies?
Man.
He just threw everyone on the bus.
Yeah, we walked in through those doors and saw that guy in the back, and we're just like, oh, no.
Are we the baddies? No, of course not.
We're not gonna get to sleep in this inn.
Though we've been doing a lot of skulls. I can't think of anything. Bunch of skulls.
The worst part is we have no idea the three people who would
Oh
actually
shit!
care.
Guess what? We have fan art from a new artist. New artist.
New artist. Woo.
I'm looking with my eyes, and we have Avoidant AI has made us something. I don't know if you even know what a library is. I know how to read. I'm from the Pale City, after all. Look at Telry. I know how to read. That's very good.
I love the serious eyes.
Give him the old serious eyes, bro.
I still don't believe you.
I, for one, still don't believe you.
Man.
All right, do we have any... We got a raid. Thank you for the raid. That was super cool. Aldwolf, thanks for the 3 months. Zinmaster, thanks for all the gifted subs. And Storm Edge, thanks for the 16 months. What an actual champion.
My goodness.
Oh, we got another one.
Oh, here we go. We got one from Agnew. Wheep, wheeze, saw. My beard. Oh God.
No.
The boys.
Oh no.
This is great. I can read.
Man.
I can read.
History of Netheria.
That book is upside down. I know this. I do. I know it.
H2's coming.
He's Russian. Everybody's Russian.
I'm rushing as fast as I can.
My goodness. How many random NPCs are we gonna throw under the bus?
I mean, if
all
they
of
keep
them.
shit talking to church,
Please
all of them.
no.
Running tally. Man. Well,
Dude, I built full persuasion. I just haven't even had to roll it once. I'm like, yeah, that guy.
right.
He's bad.
I just fucking just pointed at the horse. Fuck it. That's Marlowe.
confuse them. That's the play right there. It's not even actually persuading them or lying to them. It's just like, did he call me Marlowe? Not me. The horse. The horse's name is Marlowe.
I could
Just like the guy.
feel. I could feel that man blinking.
That feel, you avoid having to tell a lie by just being so dumb. He gets frustrated and leaves. Amazing. Alrighty, that'll do for the session tonight, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. I will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early at noon, for Edge of Twilight.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Also, vroom vroom, I'm going. Bye-bye.
I hear that spaceship.
Bye-bye.
Oh man, Casey is just dropping a book.
Bye.
Oh, wait,
Bye.
did I miss more fan art?
Oh,
Yeah,
It's dropping in last minute.
What?
Hold on, let me look.
Last minute fan art.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Hold on, there's a lot more for me to show. I'm not going anywhere.
Is
Oh,
that
goodness.
last minute fan art?
So much fan art. Man, Casey's a beast.
He's just chilling on top of Knarh. How are you all not dead? I carry a bigger crossbow. I used to be a bandit. I usually just kill my problems, and I stay with her.
Yeah,
That's so classic, dude.
kind of simple.
I could kill all these people and take all their stuff, but I won't.
Yes.
He just keeps staring into the fire.
Stoic.
Rome, the most lawful good character.
He's choosing a better path. Only kitchen knives and gold.
I can't imagine what it's like just watching this dude walk around slowly staring at things until it's just like he's right behind a person just staring at them too.
Just sizing them up for how much money they may or may not be carrying.
Because remember how long he just sat there staring at an empty stage?
Ron was thinking really hard what not to do on that stage. Then he left.
I like how he's just poking the fucking the statues.
The decorations,
Yeah.
Man,
Not alive.
I think
That's
Egg,
all
I
right.
think Egg said he had a second page.
he did
Oh.
say something like
Oh,
that.
he's Russian. Okay, I'll give him a couple more minutes. But I gotta
He's
get
a
going soon.
Russian.
Is that what he is? Okay.
Yeah.
He's Rush.
He's a Russian.
I will admit, we've been doing very well at traveling.
Yeah, the last rolls, I didn't fail a single one.
Those were very nice.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. Then you lost 8 days in the mountains. Just
Yeah, we
fucking
did a
lost.
loop-de-loop in the mountains.
Hey, look,
right at the beginning.
we are making up for it. Let's be real. Literally non-stop successes since we got out of there. I was holding my breath. I was not gonna say, "Wow, we're doing really well." I was never gonna say that. I was never gonna vocalize those words.
I'm just gonna sit here and be like, yeah, we haven't even run into any monsters yet. Literally the next session.
Yeah, like
That's
yeah,
because
everyone.
our party is composed of monsters.
Mm.
Except me, of course.
Right.
Really quiet.
I really like this style, dude. I know how to read. I'm from the Pale City, after all.
I just love the idea of Telry just following behind us because he has to. Otherwise, he just gets lost in the snow.
And such small legs.
He's so
We can get him
tiny.
one of those backpacks with the tails on it.
I like the idea of Chrome constantly just quietly thinking to himself all the atrocities that he's done / could do.
Yeah.
I could kill all
So
these
good.
people and take
I
their
got to eat a
stuff,
pork chop for the first time.
but I won't.
Pork chops.
It did not, in fact, taste like a bunny.
Not made of rabbit. Man.
It was cooked well though.
Yeah. Delicious.
She had a gorgeous beard.
But yeah, man, I was about to say something.
To say
Okay.
something about her beard?
Yeah,
Dwarf ladies love beard compliments, man. That's a thing.
Yeah,
That
she had
is
it all braided. It was nice.
Oh man, this is a good session though. I actually have been really enjoying the games, man. I think
They've been
Yeah.
really good.
I think people
Good,
have
good parties.
really been liking it.
Mm-hmm.
It feels
Mhm.
more I don't know. It
Authentic?
feels more homely or home.
Mm.
It feels good.
Tommy?
Oh god.
There he is.
I sense
Oh,
a
no.
disturbance.
Oh no.
No, I'm sorry, Egg. We didn't know what they were doing. I'm
Egg,
sorry.
it wasn't Knarh.
It looks good though.
Don't be mad at your orc sister.
Alrighty, I gotta get going, guys. Bye bye.